Welcome to StarSector. I'm Major Freak. The wife's out, so yay, I can talk. Okay, so this is a beginning, kind of a prelude to the fourth campaign. I briefly checked at the end of the Ragnarok video if I could start a new campaign with the same seed with Nexarellan, and it looks like there's no way I can, no matter what I do. So I figured I'd go whole hog in that case, and that I can add them slowly and find out some way of keeping the seed. So I discovered that if you change anything in the settings of Nexarellan, it re-rolls the seed. So if you change anything, so it's like there's no way to give a seed to another person and have it work the same way because your computer's got a different RNG going on. So it's just basically a roll of the dice every time you change anything on your computer. So as long as I don't change any of the Nexarellan settings for system generation, I should be able to get the same seed every time. Now I spent 2 hours going all around the route, all around the outside. Didn't do everything. I just got the local stuff around the core planets. I'm hoping to be as far away from Zan Prime as possible, because I know that it sends invasion fleets your way all the time until it begs for a ceasefire. I'm hoping to... This is my ideal system. A system with at least 5 planets, at least one gas giant. That gas giant has at least 2 planets around it, and it's in the same orbit track as a jump point, and that jump point is relatively close to the gas giant. Everything else is gravy as far as I'm concerned. So let's find that. So we go here, we'll go to system map and see, got 2 planets, 3 planets, and we've got the inner system jump point and a stable location in the same track, and there's one here. So it's a perfect system. It's just I don't think it's got the best stuff. 200, 200, 200, 250, 250. So it's, but as you can see, it's ultra rich. So, but this is not on the same track as it's the separate one. So show on map, it's right here, but it's close. So there's no other planets. This is a bright, it's a neutron star. Yeah, I forgot. It's such an awesome system, but it's a neutron star right freaking there. So yeah, let's pass on that one. So 10 full survey. It's a blue supergiant. Let's check it out. So we've got 1, 2. So yes, that's what we want. It doesn't have it on the same track. It's got an inner system jump gate, which is going to be a pain, and a blue supergiant, which is always a pain for navigation. Yeah, it's a shame, but we definitely do not want this. It's a large system, and it's got navigational hazards. So it doesn't matter what it is, we're just going to pass on that. So go here. So 1, same track, and it has a stable location, but it's only got 1. Let's check out the planetary info. Let's see, 250, 275, 250, 200, 200, 200, and 175, and you're all the way out there. So the potential to have long flight times is there. It's a large system, got 2 stars, and yeah, 2 stars makes it hard to intuit where the planet transverse points are. But let's check out the actual. So we've got rich right on that planet, so you definitely want to start here. It's got 200 though. ultrarich on that, and 175. So it is a good system to do. I mean, seriously, if we've got no other choice, and of course close in, but this is a blue giant, and these orbit really close to the blue giant, which sucks. Yeah, so the navigational hazards are there. This is nice. If we have our planet here, we've got a geosynced jump point. So that's decent. It's got everything we need, but there's a few reservations, so let's remember that. So Epsilon VOLGA. 4 preliminary, 1, 2, I believe. Yes, they do. 250, 150. Low gravity. Underward. So that's nice. Hazard rating fixed to 100. So why? I don't get it. Anyways, whatever. We'll figure it out. But that's nice. And it is a orange star. And it has... Well, it's got pretty shitty ore stuff. So that's not the greatest. But it's got it in the orbit track, and it's got a stable location right here. So they are... It is nice. And I might be able to terraform some ore changes. I'm not sure. I'm not really up on my terraforming mod stuff. It's certainly nice. It's a nice location, but shitty resources. Okay. Alright. So VOLGA is nice to look at, for sure. And I believe we've got warning beacons. These two constellations are just complete write-offs. I don't think I explored this system. No, a big pass on that. So let's go check out here. So I didn't explore this area, but I did explore this constellation right here. So 4, 2 of them, 200, 200, and ultrarich, and scattered ruins. Abundant rare ore, ultra-rich ore deposits, abundant volatiles, but only 3 planets other than the gas. I could... I mean, it's a decent, and it's a yellow star, it's a decent distance. I've got those 2. These aren't in the same orbit tracks, though. This is, though. And it's got a look. It's got a faction. I mean, a domain or common relay. So it's not ideal. It does have ultra-rich, but at the same time, not enough planets. I know, right? It was just, everything was just so close. So let's see, 150. It was interesting, wasn't it, that the abundant volatiles are on. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Frozen world. Alright, so abundant. So it's not bad, but 275. Check that out, eh? Crazy. 200. And yeah, so not really a fan of this system. Not a fan, not really. It's got the 2. It's nice, but at the same time, it's yeah, it's got a lot of clouds. Not a fan of that. Let's see, go to system map. So there are 3 orbiting this one. It's a yellow star, barren world, 200, 175, and it's got widespread ruins, which is pretty nice, and I forgot to survey that. It's an azure world. And ultra-rich and extensive ruins, 150. So this is a nice, I mean, let's check it out. Okay, let's check out the map. Yellow star in the same track, 3 planets around it, and a 4th here in the same orbital track as an outer system jump point. And it's got the rings and everything. So this is looking good. And it's the ruins and the ultra-rich ore. Well, it's not that great because it's just ore, but it's got sparse rare ore, and that would be nice if I could research that. A U2, go to probably U2. So I'm gonna head over to U2. Go to U2. Oh, duh. Lol. Go to smock. Check that one out. Look how close it is, huh? Kinda sketchy. Moderate ore. And it's got a 200. Meh. Alright. Okay. Right, didn't even check that one out. Didn't check that one out. Okay, so up here. Just one planet. Got another one there. And I don't think that's in the same track, so don't want to get too excited about that. Weird tracks and no stable, well, one stable location. That's not bad, actually. How are the planets? Let's see. 175, 175, 275. That's ultra-rich. Diffuse, no, not that great. Moderate. And moderate. Pass, definitely. Not too interested, huh? Alright. So... and that was Balrog, right? Yeah. Same track. Gas giant. 2 gas giants. And another one out there. Another one here. So it's a really nice system. Problem is, I think it was just... the hazard ratings were just ridiculous, and there wasn't enough sexy stuff to do anything on. Rich ore, yeah. I mean, it's nice, but at the same time, there are better. Honestly. Nice amount of systems, planets, though. It's pretty cool. Alright. and there was a cryosleeper, but the only problem is I didn't see any decent planets here. And yeah, I mean 250, 225, 225. It's just kind of ridiculous actually, and 275. Yeah, it's but there is a cryosleeper. Let's go check that out. Go, whoops. Go Gamma Darwin. Go to Gamma Darwin. Domain era. Oh. What the hell just happened? Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Engage, and we're just gonna nuke it because we want to learn what happens. So. Yeah. Nuke. Thank you, goodbye. Alright. Okay, so and that's 200, 250, 225. So yeah, we'll go with don't have much choice, do we? Establish a colony. Excellent. Yeah, that's fine. Add item crew 1000. Okay. Growth incentives. A year of not doing anything. We can do whatever we want. Alright, so leave. Industry structure, and that would be a what? Scattered runes on tech mining, I suppose. Might as well. There we go. Okay, so we'll see what happens, right? Yawn. By the way, I didn't see a negative blueprint while scouting. I'm sure it could have been in one of them. I just didn't look hard enough for research stations, but I'm sure at some point I will find it. But yeah, I'm not gonna watch the video I made earlier to find out where I found everything. I can just go by memory. I don't want to metagame it too much. I just wanted to make sure there was some decent stuff for me. in the map, so I didn't have to re-roll. And the storm patterns looked okay. We'll see, but as long as I've got enough planets in the right... There we go. That's all I cared about, really. Just having the planets and enough of them where I wanted. So the growth is... Okay. Spaceport, and I'll upgrade to Megaport. But where's the cryo thingy? Seems kind of weird, doesn't it? And it's right there, too. If it built facilities to awaken long-haul sleepers. Okay, then. Add industries. So, cryo revival facility. Fun stuff. It's kind of nifty. But is it worth population growth plus 30? Wow. That's cray-cray. Alright. Wow. Plus 30. So growth incentives. So it would be what? Just like that. So if I didn't have any growth incentives, that would be... So it would be 25% growth. Okay, so that's like an extra. Okay, that's cool. That's only at level 3, of course. It'll slow down. So it's kind of like a double. It's kind of neat. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Would it be worth it? I mean, this would be a good planet to go terraform. You could definitely terraform it. But it would only be a boost to the early settlement. It wouldn't be, as the population grows, I'm sure it wouldn't be that great. It would be a leg up for sure, but at the same time, I don't have a lot of good stuff in the system to warrant it, so cool, but I don't know. It's getting to a higher, like, you get more industries for sure, but yeah, I don't know. So, explorer crap. 5, let's see. $175, and that's 200, 175, and we've got widespread ruins. Oh, nice, very cool. Yeah. And widespread ruins right there, so, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 plus gas giant, and it's got the orbital tracks, and we can add in stable locations, but it's a freaking blue giant though. Blech. Still, that'll help right there. But it's damn close to the Zan Prime. Kind of scary, actually. How close it is. see this one. Oh yeah, that was just, yeah, no. What do you got here? 1, 2 ice giant, and I don't think that's on the orbital track. It's an orange giant. Yeah, not too interested. And there's no asteroid belts either, so sucky. Didn't explore that, didn't explore that. Right, passed on that. Explored. Oh yeah, this was an interesting one, right? But it's blue freaking supergiants, and this is not on the same orbital track, so it's just total shite, really, unfortunately. Yeah, no. Pass. Unexplored. Unexplored. Wendigo. Did I look down here already? Is it 250, 225, 175, 175, and shite. Really, honestly, it's yeah, no. And I think I went by them, but there was nothing really, and yeah. This is it was yeah, Warning Beacon High. It was not a good place. So VOLGA is looking the best, and I've looked all around, and I can just relook at the video if I want to decide. Yeah, so, and Duzak and Penelope Star and Hijaz all suck. I didn't check Tia. Basically, I really got off the whole idea of having my colony right in the middle there. It wasn't the greatest. I got some missions to it, but I want to have a outlying one over here as far away from Zan Prime as possible, and using Nexarellan. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the VOLGA, but I might take one of the CURRIE nebulas too, because of the very attractive open space here. So yeah, I'll figure it out, and then I'll start the 4th campaign. But yeah, this is an overview of, you know, how I'm metagaming this, making sure that I don't have a shit map. And though it'd be nice to have that Nagato, I think I can have an interesting time looking for it for sure, because that was an enjoyable ship. All right.